took the hard point. Our drone ready.
Oh no! Oh, that should have collided. Oh, that would have been such a nice 6-on. I'm actually kind of upset about that. Getting back on this game definitely wasn't on my 2023 bingo card, but here we are. Alright, yo guys, what's going on? It's Rage, and surprisingly enough, yes, welcome back to some Modern Warfare 2019. Now, the last time that I made a Modern Warfare 2019 video, it was right before Modern Warfare 22 came out. It was the last video I was ever really planning on doing for that game. As obviously heading into Modern Warfare 22, I was like, you know what? I'm completely done with this game, putting it behind me, that's it. But seeing some things recently on Twitter with the state of this game, I mean, it was a couple of weeks ago, how apparently modded this game is now. On some like Xbox 360 OG MW2 Black Ops 2 type levels of ridiculousness. But also now that we've had Modern Warfare 22 under our belts for a couple of months now, go ahead and let me know down in the comments section, what do you guys think? Was Modern Warfare 2019 really better? Is it better in comparison to Modern Warfare 22? What do you guys think? Honestly, I have no idea what I'm gonna do here for this video. I just want to jump back into Hardpoint, see how it plays, see how it feels again. I mean, I feel like I already have a pretty good idea of how it's going to be. The movement especially is one thing that Modern Warfare 22 I really feel like missed the potential layup on. In a weird sense, I'm kind of excited, but it's mostly just to use the AX50 again. Okay, wait, hold on. All right, now we're back on Modern Warfare 2019. Okay, there we go. Now I got the feel for this game again. I know they spawned back here. I knew that guy was hiding in that little market, but he didn't come out. Oh, I was really hoping they were going to spawn there. I don't know spawns, man. Oh. I wasn't expecting that to hit at all. Oh, let's go. I feel like it's because I haven't played this game in such a long time, but this game feels extremely smooth right now. Like, this is really nice. All right, Gunrunner here is actually a pretty solid map for Hardpoint, so this might play out pretty well. I also meant to mention this at the start of the video. If you're someone who hasn't been around on the channel for very long, and if you don't know how I feel about this game, long story short, Modern Warfare, in my opinion, I love this game so much, dude. A FAMAS noob tube, he turns around to plant a claymore, and I just run right into it. I love this game. I don't actually love this game at all. In my opinion, Modern Warfare 2019 is the worst respawn multiplayer we have ever had in Call of Duty. Now, I will give this the benefit of the doubt that Gunrunner is actually one of the more okay maps in the game. It's one of like the 2 or 3 reg maps in the game that are actually okay. When I say reg maps, I mean launch maps in this game, because the maps that we had during the beta of this game are still the best ones that we had. So Gunrunner, Hackney Yard, Grozny's really only good in 10v10 in my opinion. I'm not trying to consistently sound like a broken record just being so angry with this game all the time, but the way that they handled the maps and the respawn multiplayer in this game are just not my favorite. And I will say that off rip with the beta of Modern Warfare 22, I instantly thought that the maps in Modern Warfare 22 are much better than Modern Warfare 2019. They play much better for Reg 6v6 multiplayer, which is what I play. I'm not exactly talking about Search and Destroy, even though Search and Destroy is like the most popular game mode in this game, and for good reason. I think it was about a year or so ago that I made a Search and Destroy video on this game, and I really do see the appeal of it. It is a lot of fun. Also, one thing that I actually really prefer in Modern Warfare 2019 are the TAC inserts. They actually work properly in this game. It's one of the slight things about Modern Warfare 22 that does annoy me, is that they added on this 5-second respawn delay with TAC inserts in that game. It slows the pacing of it down so much more, along with obviously the movement in Modern Warfare 22, getting rid of slide canceling and everything like that.
Always will be a clean kill.
Extremely split quad feed. Been saying this forever, man. If there's anything good about this game, it's this sniper right here. I still prefer it a little bit more in Modern Warfare 22, but one thing that I do enjoy about both of these games are the sniping in them. In the case of Modern Warfare 2019, I was really hard-headed in the fact that I just wanted to use the AX50. Obviously, in terms of multiplayer, it's the marksman rifles here that are the ones that we really should be running around and quickscoping with, right? Obviously, it's not like you can't run around and hit clips and whatnot with the AX50, but it's just if you wanted to be, if you wanted to put yourself in the best position to do so to hit clips, yeah, you were much better off using the marksman rifles instead of the heavy bolts in this game, because the heavy bolts, the AX50, the HDR, are obviously the Warzone snipers. I know it was back in 2020 at one point in time, I want to say like June or so, whenever they were doing those like summer trials, it was around that time. I went and done some sort of weapon trial, some marksman challenge with the AX50, and the bolt was significantly faster in the weapon trial than it was in multiplayer. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, why wasn't the bolt speed like this in multiplayer? I mean, the TTK in this game is absolutely ridiculous as is. So with that, I didn't quite understand why the bolts had to be so slow in this game while the red guns had this just insanely fast TTK, but it is what it is. I feel like I might have played this game a little bit more if the bolts on the heavy snipers were actually a little bit faster, but that's probably not true, honestly. The core foundation of this game was just a complete miss to me, and that's the biggest thing, is that they just changed too much of like the base Call of Duty formula in my opinion, and it just didn't resonate well with me.
Enemy UAV overhead.
That felt like a quarter of a second, not even. My god, man. It was all the same things that a lot of us have consistently complained about. The no red dots on the minimap, no dead silence. One of the biggest things for me was not having a prestige mode in this game. Amogus hamburger, oh my god. Spilled apple 369, proper record 811. I love the Xbox gamer tags. Especially with this game coming out right after Black Ops 4, and what Treyarch has consistently done, well, mostly since Black Ops 3. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I guess Sledgehammer were the first ones to really do it, to have some sort of like master prestige thing in Advanced Warfare, but mostly with Black Ops 3, right? Being able to go to level 1000 and being able to choose your prestige icon. After every 100 levels, you get a whole bunch of new prestige icons to use. Thankfully, they brought that back in Cold War. Absolutely loved that. But it just felt like with Modern Warfare that there really wasn't much to do as far as like progression goes in this game. Yeah, sure, we had Damascus, we had Obsidian. Getting Obsidian on every single weapon in the game, yeah, I didn't do that personally, but I did do all the weapon charms. I told myself with Modern Warfare 22 going into it that I was gonna do whatever that ridiculous challenge was and like really max out everything in the game. Now, was it worth it though? I mean, I like my Grand Mastery charm. Definitely would have preferred having uranium camo instead, but that's besides the point. Again though, it's just as far as the progression goes with this game, I really feel like they missed out on an opportunity to do that kind of thing. Like, I would have loved to have been level 1000 with a COD 4 10th Prestige or Modern Warfare 2 10th Prestige. I feel like to a lot of us, having the Prestige icons goes such a far way because like that was the main progression. It's just another one of the things that got phased out with Modern Warfare 2019 that I really didn't like, because getting to level 155 at the start of each new season really didn't take very long at all. You could play over a weekend and it would be done. There also were the seasonal challenges to do in this game, which there are in Modern Warfare 22 as well, but they just gave you title cards and emblems, which again, same thing nowadays. I'm glad that we have the system that we do now, that you're still able to go to now level 2500 on these older games. I wish in the case of Modern Warfare that, you know, we could have gone to like level 1000, but the fact that we can do that now to level 2500 on Modern Warfare, Cold War, and Vanguard. If you prefer playing these games, there's still a ton of levels to go through, so I guess that's nice, but it was just something that they missed out on the time. It's such a strange feeling thinking about how old this game is now. Like, this game is 3 years old. I guess we're technically now in year 4 of Modern Warfare. That is if you never stopped playing the game since it launched in 2019.
Location secure. Enemy down.
Oh, he didn't challenge that way. He just ran this way. Okay. Another very split quad feed. Oh, he flew at me! Oh! I don't know how I didn't call at that, but yeah, sure, let's go with that. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that's one thing I never really understood with this game. It always felt like collats were so lackluster. I don't know what it was. I hit more triples in this game with the car and the Mark II than I did the heavy bolts. It never made any sense to me. I do have that one AX50 no-scope triple, which is still my favorite clip on this game, no doubt. If you guys haven't seen Beauty and Rage 2, yeah, you should go watch that. I haven't played much of this map in Hardpoint, but I'm actually kind of surprised with the way that it's flowing. Like, I know that the DLC maps in this game were a little bit better in terms of like multiplayer flow, and then going into Modern Warfare 22, I remember hearing that, oh, the maps in that game are going to be more styled like Cheshire Park. It still has the new Infinity Ward feel where the maps are just massive, but at least the spawns are a little bit better than a lot of the reg maps in this game. I'm so sorry if I'm repeating myself, but yeah, when it comes to the maps, again, in the spawn system, it's one thing that I feel like Modern Warfare 22 like did a better job on, but also kind of fumbled. At least in the case of Modern Warfare 2019, the movement can kind of suffice for how big the maps are, and you can get around the maps pretty quickly. I thought that was someone's head. I don't want to talk about it. While there still are some pretty big maps in Modern Warfare 22, they still do play a little bit faster, but they also like heavily nerf the movement in that game. Obviously, slide canceling, we all know, was something that they didn't really intend to be in the game. It wasn't really intended for it to be as abused as it turned out to be, right? As game breaking of a mechanic, whatever you want to call it, right? But maybe they took it a little bit too far, and now there's like in some cases that Modern Warfare 22 feels even slower. Like they're slowing the movement down, they're slowing the pacing of the game down. Big thing again, I know I've been saying this, but the tac inserts, yeah, that definitely slows the game down a lot for me. I don't even bother running tacs in Modern Warfare 22 now, when it was like the only field upgrade that I ever ran in this game.
10 seconds.
Oh my god, we got a quad feed. We're gaming. I will always say this. This game was meant for 10v10, and if they did something in this game where they kept 10v10 as a permanent playlist, thankfully in Modern Warfare 22, over the past couple of weeks, they've kept it in the game, thankfully. But especially in this game, I feel like a permanent 10v10 playlist of almost every single mode, like TDM, Dom, Hardpoint, Headquarters, should have been a staple game mode in this game. I know they had the 10v10 Mosh Pit as again, like one of those playlists that they constantly rotate in and out, but it should have just been the staple in my opinion, because of just how big the maps are. It flows so much better with 10v10. That's actually one thing that Vanguard did really well with its core design with the tactical and blitz pacing in the game. I do also have Vanguard reinstalled. I've gone back and played that a little bit as of recent. Might have to make a Vanguard video here soon, revisiting that game.
Enemy took the hard point. Drone ready.
Oh no! Oh, that should have collided. Oh, that would have been such a nice 6-on. I'm actually kind of upset about that. That would have been so nice. I saw the collat and it was just split. Fuck! Honestly, I didn't even realize that I chose the class with the HDR swap on it, but I'm not really complaining. There was also a point in time where I really tried to get the HDR to work in multiplayer, but I think it has like a bit of a slower bolt even than the AX50. I mean, you can try slow peeking me. It's not gonna work, bro. Oh my god. The open mic. Come on, guys. Keep running down the hallway for me. Stand in an orderly fashion line. You can throw that stun. It's not gonna do anything for you. Also, it's not even like I was a massive Warzone player or anything like that at the time, but I feel like just being in the setting again, being in the setting of Verdansk is very nostalgic. In a lot of good ways and a lot of bad ways. And I know a whole lot of people feel a whole lot of different kind of ways about Verdansk, but it is very, very nostalgic. This game came out, and then just a few months later, man, the world was so much different. So after going back and revisiting Modern Warfare 2019, there are a lot of things in this game, mostly in terms of the movement. It's not even so much like the whole slide canceling thing. The way the game feels to play is really, really smooth, and I really do enjoy that. It's actually kind of refreshing to come back and play it. But it's the little things, like being able to ADS like shortly after the slide, or jump shotting, things like that that they nerfed further in Modern Warfare 22, I really don't feel like they needed to do. Sure, if you wanted to get rid of slide canceling because it wasn't an intended thing, that's one thing. But it slows the pacing of the game down so much more when you have to fully commit to the slide and you're really slow to ADS after that, or all of the jump penalties. One thing that I really like about this game is actually having proper tack inserts. Well, kind of. Proper tack inserts in the fact that we don't have to wait an extra 5 seconds to spawn off of it. I just feel like Modern Warfare 22 again just missed a very easy layup with a couple of things that they really could have kept from Modern Warfare 2019 going into it, and it would have made the game a lot better. As someone who primarily plays respawn multiplayer, I still do believe that Modern Warfare 22 is the better game, but there are things about Modern Warfare 2019 that are done better in this game than in Modern Warfare 22. I don't know how much more I'm going to come back and play this game. Honestly, it was kind of refreshing. I don't know. If you guys want to see some more Modern Warfare videos, go ahead and let me know that. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but I'll figure something out if anything. If you guys want to see it, go ahead and let me know. Again, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below. Again, what do you guys think about Modern Warfare 2019? Thank you all once again for checking out this video. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. It's been Rage, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody.